Sale by auction, paano yung sale by auction? It is perfected when the auctioneer daw accepts the bid by the fall of the hammer, gavel, or any other customary manner. If the auction is announced without reserve, goods cannot be withdrawn from sale after the bid is made. By taking part in the auction, the buyer voluntarily submitted to the terms and conditions of the auction. Sale of goods by description naman, paano yun? Seller sells things as being a particular kind and buyer has not seen the article sold, no? Like yung sa mga brochure, sa mga Avon, and relies on the description given by the vendor or yung nandoon sa picture. Para naman yung sale by sample. Parties contracted solely with reference to the sample with the understanding that the bulk was like it. The vendor warrants that the thing sold will conform with the sample in kind, character, and quantity. It is the sole basis or inducement of the sale. So, wala yung actual product, sample lang yung dala. Sale by sample, sale by goods, sale of goods by description. Note, goods must satisfy all the warranties, otherwise contract may be rescinded. Okay. Dapat mag-conform sa sample yung darating, dapat mag-conform sa description yung darating na item, yung i-deliver na item. Okay. Done with that. Closing the derivation, we're done with that. Obligations of the vendor. So what are the obligations of the vendor? Number one, transfer ownership, no? By delivering the thing with its accessions and accessories. So general rule, kasama yung accessions and accessories even if they are not agreed upon by the parties. Automatic kasama yung accessions and accessories. Bumili ka ng kotse, kasama yung gulong, kasama yung aircon ng kotse. Third, warrant against eviction and against hidden defects. So this is a natural element. Even if they are not agreed upon by the parties, automatic pag nagbenta si seller, wina-warrant niya against eviction, against hidden defects. Also, obligation of the vendor is to take care of the thing pending delivery with proper diligence, and that diligence is the diligence of a good father of a family or ordinary diligence. Also, the vendor to pay the expenses of the deed of sale unless there is a stipulation to the contrary. So as a rule, si vendor ang magbayad ng deed of sale, no? Expenses of deed of sale, expenses sa taxes, capital gains tax kung lupa, except if there is stipulation that the buyer will pay it. Okay, delivery. Delivery or tradition. Now, alam naman natin, class, that the delivery transfer ownership, no? Ownership as a consequence of certain contracts such as sale shall be transferred to the vendee upon actual or constructive delivery. Actual, pag goods, i-deliver mo actual. Pag lupa, constructive delivery by papanotarize mo yung deed of sale, bigay mo kay seller, ipaparegister niya sa Register of Deeds. Intention to transfer ownership. Okay, requisites of delivery, identity, integrity, intentional. Okay. When vendor is not bound to deliver, vendee has not paid the price if there is an agreement, no period for payment has been fixed, even if a period for payment has been fixed, if the vendee has lost the right to make use of the same. Kinds of delivery, there is actual delivery or real, placing the thing under the control and possession of the buyer. We have legal or constructive. Delivery is represented by other signs or acts indicative thereof. Quasi-tradition, delivery of rights, credits of incorporeal property, made placing titles of ownership in the hands of the buyer, traditions by operation of law. Kinds of constructive delivery. Meron tayong tinatawag na by legal formalities. Sale is made through a public instrument, papanotarize, give rise only to a prima facie presumption of delivery. Meron naman tayong symbolic delivery, tradition, symbolika, delivery of keys or depository where the movable is kept or stored. Tradition longamano naman, delivery by longhand or longamano, delivery of a movable by mere consent or agreement pointing at the thing. Tradition brevimano, shorthand, buyer simply continues in possession of the thing but under ownership. Applies to movables only happens when buyer already has possession of the thing sold before the sale. Traditio constitutum possessorium, seller continues to be in possession of the property sold but not as the owner but in some other capacity. Paano itong traditio constitutum possessorium? Like for example, si seller, agreement nila ni buyer na bibenta niya na yung lupa kay buyer but then possession pa rin ni seller yung building, for example, pero hindi na siya may-ari. Rerentahan na lang niya kay buyer. That's traditio constitutum possessorium. Okay?